Good evening, and welcome to Divanalysis. This is an informal lecture in which we deconstruct the diva. Would like to thank our very kind sponsors, all of you here, and Sin Sex and SadStories.com. The divas of the past are with us now as ghosts from behind the ontological mirror.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway, the rumble of the subway trains, the rattle of the taxi, the daffodils who entertain at Angelo's and Maxie's. Good night, baby. Sleep tight. Milkman's on his way. Do, do, do. Good night, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Hey! Hello, boys and girls. Class is in session. Actually, class is gonna take a fucking back seat tonight.
The fundamental characteristics of the diva construct these. 1. Sexual dualism, by which we mean the erotic and maternal singularly contained through both lover and mother.
Okay, Liza, we've been doing this all day long. You think you can get it right this time? Now, in the first scene of The Temptress, Miranda, that's your character, by the way, appeals to her father's charitable instincts in order to promote her own sexual agenda, however naive. Okay, action.
If by your art, dearest father, you have put the wild waters in this roar, then alley, yeah! It feels good to be back. So, how are you? Me too, I feel terrific. I've got a new hip, a new face, yes! You know, this reminds me of my most recent tour of the Galapagos Islands. I can really breathe when I'm south of the border. You know what I mean, darling.
2. Theatricality, by which we mean the tropism towards ritual display, the ability to move simultaneously just through one's physical and metaphoric space.
We've only just begun. Before the rising sun, we fly. So many roads to choose. We'll start out walking and we learn to run. And yes, we've just begun. That was something, I tell you.
What in the hell are you doing here, Karen? This is the wrong lecture. You're next week with family, food, and psychosis.
Oh, I know, but I was in the cafeteria drinking a tab. Yeah, I fell off the wagon. And I heard you deconstructing those wonderful divas, and I thought I should be included.
3. Tragic inertia, by which we mean the dramatic validation of tragic ends, thus her ability to crash and burn into ashes and then make a triumphant return by 8 p.m. at the palace, wearing a dress that her designer so believed in, he market tested it for her during an after-hours party in the basement vault at the Berlin Philharmonic.
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Ding, ding, ding with the bell. Ding, ding, ding with the strings as we started picking Chug, chug, chug with the motor. Bump, bump, bump with the brakes. Thump, thump, thump with my heartstrings as we glide toward Huntington. Oh. Hell, where do I breathe in this goddamn thing? My goodness, it's the longest number ever written. I think I aged 10 years during that number.
Who is Judy Garland?
Well, I don't know. It's bizarre, the whole phenomenon. I can't explain it. I go out and sing, dance, and make people happy, and then I go home alone, and it's quiet. Sound like being deaf, and I walk into the living room, and she's there. It's Frances Gum. And she's sitting on the couch as plain as you're sitting here now, and she holds a drink out to me, and she says, "Judy, it's time to talk."